Hello Macsen here, welcome back. So during last video, I basically made peace with the Swahili coalition. I didn't get quite as much as I wanted, but I basically annexed the whole of the Algerian lands, or Algiers, and then sold them on to Tunisia. At the end of the last video as well, I declared war on what they called Makassar. So I'm basically trying to control the Philippine node here. I'm probably going to stick a merchant here relatively soon. Then I may even start to declare war on the nations in the Malacca trade node. My basic overall strategy is trying to get trade from the Far East all the way around Africa back to the Sevilla node. The problem at the moment I have though is that the Najd are blocking my route in the Gulf of Aden. They're allied to the Ottomans. It's going to be a while before I can declare war on them. So I'm just concentrating over here at the moment, getting this sorted out. I've got completed the expansion ideas as well in the last video. So that means I've basically got an amazing casus belli on pretty much every nation in Asia now. So I'm going to be using that. Right. I should unpause and get started. There's an explorer I've forgotten to move back to my main trading fleet as well, so I'm going to do that. So you can be taken off there. Our main trade fleet can move back in for a minute. And I also want to move my conquistador, move it up here to discover that territory, and then probably back over here. Okay, so I'll unpause. Right, so Tangiers, right, let's sort that out. That's under siege. Okay, so Explorer here. I think he has some maneuver, yeah, so it should increase the trade a tiny bit. Protect trade, Sevilla. Right. And pause. Gain a core province in Appalachia. So that means I'm now going to spend my admin points on getting an extra missionary. Right, and that also means I've got some missions as well. I don't want to do any of those. Right, so I'll send him to here. It's probably going to increase the revolt risk there for a tiny bit, but I'm going to use the conquistador for a while. Right, so back over here. I've won against some peasants by there. I don't think there's any more rebellions, though I'm not 100% sure. No, pretty sure there isn't. So the fleet has reached the Java Sea. Right, their fleets there, just stay by here, there's no attrition. Okay, they're trying to offer me peace, but I'm not interested. There's some new cannons. I'll attach those and bring those over to Americas. Right. Okay, I've got a truce that's running out as well. When's that? 1635. So I'm going to be declaring war on those nations again then. Right, so conquistadors there. You're going to discover that or not? Doesn't look like he is for some reason. I think I might do it manually then if he's not doing that. Right, so I'll move him there. Okay. I also have a new kin. They're getting integrated. Not going to be too long before that's done. Discovered that province. I want to colonize pretty much all of Mississippi territory, so I'll continue exploring up there. I'm going to block France or Burgundy from coming up here probably. Burgundy I think are having a bit of problems at the moment back in Europe, so I'm pretty sure Brabant has become independent relatively not long ago. Right, so they've done the natives, diplomat is back from Kaza. Right, I'm going to need him to make peace very soon. I think all these guys are okay. I could actually... Probably should keep the revolt risk guy. Do have some rebellions going on. I wouldn't mind upgrading one of these though. Morale of armies. Actually, my money's not super amazing at the moment. Colonization successful. Okay. Right, conquistadors. Let's give it a load there. Okay, I think I'll bring him back down here. Okay, looted. Let's run out. Right, so they've been attacked there. There should be enough though. Armies reach Cahokia. Potential of those. I'm bringing them over here. Okay. Any missions worthwhile? I should probably use my military points very soon actually. Is that neighbour bonus up yet? Not quite, I'll wait on that then. There's not much point in my military is good enough to... Well, if Spain declared war then I'd upgrade it probably a couple of times, but that's the only reason why I would upgrade it now without filling up the neighbour bonus. Right, so cannons have arrived. I'll bring those over there. Okay. Okay. Tap the natives, want that. Yeah, more discoveries. I think... Right, going to discover what's going on there. Looks like Spain's colonizing over here still. Disease. There's a chance they're going to block me off from getting over here if I don't speed up basically. Hopefully they don't colonize that. Okay, native uprising. Yeah, I can't send that there yet. Okay. Yeah, I might go and have a look down here actually, see what Spain's getting up to. Okay, Chickasaw and Alabama. Alabama is called up. Comanche. That's a full city. Right, so that's them done. I've got diplomat on hand. Let's see what we can get. So I could full annex or vassal. I think I'm gonna full annex. That's 7.5. Najd for some reason won't like that. I think it's because they're an Islamic nation and there aren't any other Islamic nations in the area. Actually they are. So I'm not sure why they're not showing up. We get a ton of overextension though, that's a pain. And it's going to cost a lot to core up, but yeah, I'm going to annex them. So, annexation, send demand. Okay. Right, we've finished converting someone over there. And I'll core this up. So that's really expensive. I thought I made a claim on this. Could have sworn I had. That's not good. I've just cost myself an extra 40 points by doing that. Maybe I took it back for some reason or something like that. Right, so I claim that anyway. Core that. They can... Right, this revolt risk here, so I guess I need to keep those troops there. Right. 203 days. What else? Oh, missionary. I knew I was forgetting something. I should be back in a day. Oh, he's back already. Right, so wait to send him to here. Missions. Nothing good. Right, so just waiting on this truce now, I think. Could declare war on Brunei maybe, or one of these two nations, but I think I'm just going to wait until the truce. I need to get rid of that overextension, so how long is that going to take? 1640, so it's going to be quite a while actually. Chemical province, Tuskegee. I am tempted to declare war on... These two nations are actually at war, so... They're actually outraged. Oh, that's caused a load of aggressive expansion in the area, so I'm going to have to send a diplomat over here to get them out of the coalition, I think. Right. I don't want them joining the coalition. Makes it harder to conquer them, basically. So gain a province in Tennessee. Pueblo and Piro. Ottomans have reallied to Crimea. Right, come up here. Tap on natives. Okay. Why can't I go there? It's a bit weird. Guess I'll move to there. It's probably wasteland, this area, but should be able to explore it, I think. Okay, Pima and Canyon. Come down here. Right, fish. Plow. How's my money doing? I'm actually losing money. I think I'll take my maintenance off. I don't have troops on the Azores anymore, so there's no troops on islands that would be at risk, really. Yeah, it's all okay. I've got this fleet here. I guess I'll leave them there, I think. No, I'll bring them back. To Ifni, move those there. Okay, pose. One there. I've got 5 colonies on the go. Right, Ifni. I'm hoping once I've annexed the Hausa as well, I get Mali as an accepted culture, but I may have well, I've colonized so much now that I may not be able to get it over 20% of my total culture anymore. So Apache's been discovered down there. Ottomans have declared war on Bosnia. Bosnia's pretty huge actually. That would be might be good for us if Ottomans get a border with Spain, the Croatian territories. That's a pain. I'd rather that Najd had dishonoured that. I probably would have declared war on Najd very soon if they had. Right. Okay. Lake Nicaragua. Natives. Great man has died. It's my level 2 guy, isn't it? So how much am I making? I'm making a load. I should probably move one of my merchants as well now. Right, I think I got higher a level. Whoa, that reminded me. I need to spend that before I start wasting it. haven't quite got the full neighbour bonus, so guess that'll have to do. Only 360 for that though, pretty cheap. What did I get there then? I wasn't even paying attention. So level 16, I've got the arsenal I can build. Combat width. I don't think there was any more troops, was there? No. Right, so now I've forgotten what I was doing then as well. Right, so buildings, arsenal is that one. Yeah, I don't... I could build one of those in... well, it's only manpower recruitment time, it's not really that important, so... I don't think I'll build any. Right, they're done. Oh, that's what I was forgetting. Right, so I'll hire... reinforced speed guy, I think. Could afford him. So you're on tech level 19 now, so we're still 3 behind. Right, diplomats back finally from Far East. Truce runs out. Still 35. I think. Yeah, I want to. I don't want them joining a coalition on these two, so I'll improve relations over here. Should yeah, I think I'll keep that. Those are gonna be coming back relatively soon. Oh, we've actually been called into a war here. Wasn't expecting that. Who's that against? Bosnia, is it? Oh, they're at war against Austria as well. Right, so probably going to accept, and I'll probably just keep out of the war. I don't think there's any territories there that I particularly want. It's all European, Central European. Yeah, I'll accept because I want to keep the alliance. The Ottomans are still useful against Spain, so accept. Okay, Ottomans are still in charge of the war. Yeah, and there's no territory I want, so I'm gonna completely keep out of this. Hopefully, they won't attack any of my trade fleet or anything like that. Okay, missions. Right. Right. Does that affect anything? Hopefully not. Definitely don't want to end up war again. Well, France aren't that strong really in this game, but I still don't want to end up at war against them. Okay, looks, yeah, Bosnia's still in charge of that. Right, so army's under attack. Another great man has died. Right, so... Oh, this is the theologian, wasn't it? I don't think my missionary strength will go down, but I'm not certain of it. No, it should be alright. It was a revolt risk, but there was an event, I think, for missionary strength related to him. So... which one can I afford? I can only really afford this guy, I think, so... production efficiency. Okay, I want to actually make some money. Right, so... new exploits, Suma... I think he's done enough exploring, so I'll bring him back here. Let's sort of tap at the time up as well. Okay. Just check a time a second. Right, I think I've forgotten all about sticking this merchant into Philippines as well, so I'll do that now. I'm collecting trade here, but I don't think I really need to anymore because I'm collecting trade at the Ivory Coast, and I've also got a merchant over here. So that's drawing 2.53 over to there. How much power do I have over here? Certainly not as much as I do in Mauritania, but how much is over here? Philippines. Currently, all of the 2.68 is being dragged over here, so I'm wasted. That's all my trade being wasted over there. So I think I will get this one back. It's a pretty close decision between these two. So Mauritanian, call merchant, and I've got this trade fleet here now, which I don't need here really anymore. So I'll move those to Tunisia. I'll group those up with the Severe fleet in a second. Right. New exploits. So yeah, that's all wasteland up there. Conversion successful. Any missions? No good ones. Right, so I'll send him to here. It's going to be a while before I'm making temple as well. I think I mentioned them in the last video. I probably want to finish all these ideas first with my admin points. So I could actually start to... There's a few trade buildings that I wouldn't mind building in Sevilla. I might do that now. Right, so... Sevilla trade fleet, I'll bring those to there. Right, so... Sevilla... Buildings... trade. I think all of these have docks now. Pretty sure, which gives a tiny bit of trade power. Yeah, I'll build these. This is 10 each. Right, so Tlemcen. Probably should have done this a while ago, but I've never really had much diplomatic power free. Right. One more. I think one more. So trade depots, that's 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Okay. Right, fleet has reached there. I'll put those together. Rename that since it's not Mauritanian. What I'll do. And this can protect trade. Severe, of course. Right. No sign of enemy ships anywhere over here, which is good. Right. Merchant has returned. I'll stick that into the Philippines then. And I'll collect from trade, of course. There's no point in moving it on because it would all get swallowed up in Malacca. Do have some power there though, I think. Yeah, but nowhere near enough. Okay. Right, epidemics run out. Cotton in Cahokia. Merchants of Rest. Tennessee Revolt. What's that? Oh, Seamus, that is. It's because I've got my missionaries going on there. I think there's supposed to be a new religion for the Native Americans in the new expansion. I'm not sure. Oh, I think it's totemism or something like that. Right, they can... I'll move those there. I've got some cannons here as well. I'll move. Merchants of Rest. Diplomatic insult on Swahili, or I think I'll take the opinion actually. It doesn't really matter which one I picked, I think. We've got like minus 750 aggressive expansion on those, so we're never going to be on good terms. Right, so increase decentralization. Right. Those cannons come in. Okay. Support Baroque music. Only the Almighty knows what artistic talent has gone wasted because of too little money, too little food, and too little love. Help struggling composers in Morocco with your patronage, and they will help you in return. Never heard that one before. Lose prestige or admin and money. Prestige, it's easy to get back. Chiquitos discovered. Engage enemy. Looks like the Ottomans aren't doing too well. Not sure if I should be helping out or not. Can't be bothered. So, if I have, well, if I ever use, we're the same dynasty. If I ever claim their throne, it would be in my interest for them to be larger, to be honest. Right. Wow, loads of revolts. Wow, really loads of revolts. Tennessee, Tuskegee, Pensacola. Is that it? No. Georgia Islands. Tennessee. Right, as soon as their morale comes back, I'll move them on. T in Ternate. Colony self-sustaining there, excellent. I'll call that up. Wait a day. And colonize here. If Spain colonizes there, they can basically block me off, and there's nothing I can do about it. Apart from taking it off them eventually. Right, so I'll colonize there. Oh, it's too far away. So maybe I won't colonize there. Why is that too far away? Unblockaded core province with a port. Oh, is it because of that? Guess that might count as blockaded, or maybe that's in a way. Right, so I think I'll keep this settler on hand until I figure this out. Right, so I need morale to come back. Right, I think I'll put that on temporarily. What's this? Mining Act. Trade efficiency would go down, but tax and production would go up. Most of my income comes from trade, so I don't think that's a good idea. I'm expecting my trade to increase in the future as well. Right, so get rid of that. Okay. Timer up. Right, houses have been integrated, so I've lost legitimacy. So that means my revolt risk is going to go up. So we've integrated the Hauser. Move that guy onto there. So, what's revolt risk looking like? It's always quite a bit now, actually. Hopefully, then I've got Mali as an accepted culture, but I don't think it's going to be. It's probably about 16%. So Mali, yeah, 16.8. So not quite enough. Once I annex these, it probably still won't be enough, to be honest. Right, put timer up. Get your enemy at Tuskegee. Okay. At this stage, well, Spanish. If I conquered all the Spanish, then I might get them as an accepted culture. But there's not many cultures that could be potentially accepted now. I've got too much of my own culture. Right, so diplomat has arrived back from the Hauser. Send him to... I have no idea. I think I'll improve relations with Spain for a bit. Okay. Which Alabama? Keep on thinking it's Obama instead of Obama. Looted. Spread discoveries. Conversion successful in Tennessee. I'll convert That one. Right, Mamluks. Marriage has ended, so that's lowered my legitimacy. I will probably remarry there. I wouldn't mind declaring war on the Mamluks, but it's going to be hard to get a casus belli on them. Najd. New ally. Looted. Quartermaster has died. Lost a claim on Madeira. I only just hired this guy, didn't I? I think I'll get him. Right. I'll accept that. Trade depots. I might build the next trade buildings along in Severe in a bit. Money's could be a bit higher, to be honest. Probably wait until it's gone over 1,000. Oh, I meant to move that there and I hadn't. Let's engage the enemy. One there. Right, can I colonize here now? Yes, I can. Can I colonize there? Maybe I couldn't colonize. Was I looking at this one before to colonize? Maybe I couldn't colonize it because it's not. Well, I don't know why I can't. But I can colonize that one, and I should do anyway. So I move that there, and these can to Tuskegee, and I'm probably well over time, so I'll call that an end of the video. So next video, I'll be declaring war on the coalition again, and well, I'll see you then, I think. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.